Hiya, my name's Ria. I'm Community Fundraising Manager here at Unity MK. We're just getting ready for our big Sleepout event, which is one of our biggest fundraisers of the year. If you haven't already signed up to do it, but you'd like to take part, there's still time. Just go to www.unitymk.org under news and events and you can see all the information. At the moment, what we're doing is just showing people what is a good idea to bring with you. So we are going to spend the night sleeping rough in a car park, not in this car park, but in a car park at Cranswick Food. So the most important thing that you probably need is a sleeping bag and layers of clothes. What we're going to do when we get there is our lovely friends at Cranswick are lending us some cardboard to sleep on. So my cardboard isn't as fancy, they do have fancier cardboard, but just to show you. So we've got cardboard first, and then any form of roll mat if you've got it. I've got a firmer rest which is very old now, but it works wonders. And that's your base. You want to keep as many layers between you and the ground as you can. So whether that's piling up cardboard that will have, whether it's either a yoga mat or a firmer rest or anything, or a roll mat, anything you can do to raise yourself above the concrete basically to keep you warm. Then a sleeping bag. So 3 to 4 season sleeping bag, as warm as you can. Another thing I think is really important is some form of bivvy bag or survival bag. So if you haven't slept out overnight without a tent, everything gets wet. Even if we've got beautiful sunshine on the day and it's not raining, overnight the condensation, everything else, your sleeping bag will soon get wet. And as soon as anything gets wet, you then get cold. So if you can get hold of either a waterproof bivvy bag like this or just a survival bag, if you find you're getting too hot in it, again, that's fine, you can decide on the day, but if you have it, it means if it is really cold, you can get into it. And I normally layer mine up, so I put my roll mat and my sleeping bag in it, and then tuck everything in on top of the cardboard, so you're in a nice little cocoon, all nice and warm. So, then layers. This is my pile of layers. So, this is just a big blankety scarf thing, just to be comfy. So, bring as many layers as you can. So something our guests will always tell you when they've been sleeping outside is if you wear too many when you're warm and you get sweaty, again, that's essentially the same as condensation. As soon as you get wet, you get cold. So if you've got loads with you, but you can take them off and put them on as needed, that works really well. So things like very fashionable fleece trousers, jumpers, body warmers, anything that you've got that you can easily put on and off is great. If you have them, waterproof, like waterproof trousers and jackets. We are going to be outside, we don't know what the weather's going to be like. So yeah, waterproof's great. Waterproof boots as well if you have them. And lastly, easy off mat, socks, scarf, gloves, anything you can think of to keep you warm, basically. Ta-da!